Hi guys, welcome back to the Wine Bookshelf.
This is the year of the bookshelf.
Close to it, yeah. We're going to wrap up 2020 with our book haul.
Our last book haul of the year.
Talk about our
book goals for next
goals
year.
that we did. Well, I finished my book goal a long time ago.
Yes. And I didn't have one this year, but for this next year, we are both setting one.
But yeah, and then kind of talk about how we think we did for this first year. But let's go ahead and get our book haul out of the way.
Yes. So, start with, I got the final two books for Karen Miller's Godspeaker trilogy. So, whenever I'm ready to read those, I can actually read all of them, not have to go hunt down books. So every time I've tried to get these, they've had only one of them. Most of the time, it's just the first one. Which,
you got those ones from Half Price Bookstore, right?
yes. Yeah. We had to drive all the way to Dallas to even get half of the books we got.
Yeah. We should have just gone to Dallas to begin with.
Yes.
Would have been cheaper, safe, shorter.
I also got the second book for, in the Sword of Truth world, the Nisi Chronicles, or Nikki. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Nisi or Nikki. But I was hesitant on continuing with it because the first book I technically failed. I will eventually go back to it. I just wasn't feeling it at the time, so never finished the first one. But went ahead and got the second. Also got two more of the books for Peter V. Brett's the Demon Cycle. My next book's actually going to be The Warded Man, so I have the first 4 books in that, and I can get through that. I keep getting suggested to start the Shannara series, so I did get this one was hard, really hard to find. Everybody had the second one, or only like 10th book and on. But finally found the first book, so Sword of Shannara. Get to read that soon.
Thank you, Dallas.
Yes, this was one of the ones we had to go to Dallas for. My brother-in-law loves the Thrawn trilogy. I've been meaning to pick it up. This may be the rewrite trilogy, I'm not positive. But, so I did get those. And because I did enjoy them, I went ahead and got Skyward and Starsight in tangible form, so I can read them whenever I want. And maybe I'll do a little bit better with them reading it instead of listening.
Yeah. You miss a lot of things when you listen.
Yes.
I do have to say. I mean, listening is definitely always a great option for needing to do traveling or needing to do housework, and you really want to get through a book and all that stuff. But you miss things.
Yes.
So for mine, obviously mine is a little bit smaller. I was being very picky on my books and ended up passing up a lot of books I probably shouldn't have, but I'll get them eventually, I think. I hope. I don't know. But anyways, I got Janine Frost. This is actually, I didn't realize this. So I keep seeing her name in a lot of author groups that I'm part of, or fandom groups really. And when someone's doing like a book rec post or whatnot, Janine Frost is the name that keeps coming up. Not heavily, but enough. So I got The Shades of Wicked. It's a Night Rebel novel. I didn't realize this is actually a spin-off of the Night Huntress world. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. I really just wanted something more paranormal and not like bodice rippery or smutty, but I don't know, just something better. So I'm gonna try it. Then I got Anne Bishop's Written in Red. It's the other novels, or a novel of the others. Again, never read anything from her and didn't read anything from her either. So I was like, oh, you know what? Again, I want something more paranormal, romancy. So I'm gonna give it a shot. So we'll come back later for my reviews on that.
Fine.
Cruel Prince, I finally got. I have been seeing this everywhere.
I do have it for her on Audible, but for some reason it put it in my library instead of letting me transfer it to her, and now it won't let me do it. So.
Yeah, and I'm not paying two subscriptions for Audible. So, and I have Libby, but it's the wait for this damn book is constantly like 5 or 6 weeks long,
wow.
And that's out of both libraries, the main hub for Fort Worth and then the North Texas hub.
Wow.
And I'm like, I can't. No. I'm just gonna. I'll buy it. I'll read it. I'm fine. So this is another book I kept seeing being rec a lot. So An Ember in the Ashes by
Saba Tahir?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Saba Tahir. Hopefully we said that name right. If not, please correct us.
Yes.
I haven't read anything from her, but I keep seeing this book being recommended. It was even there was even a recommendation on the bookshelf in Barnes & Noble.
Yes.
So saying that this is a really great series, and I believe this series is completely done. I don't think it's a 4-book series, and the 4th book just came out not that long ago, and people are like loving it. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens.
Although if you do love it, I could see you ending up kicking yourself for not getting the signed copy, because there was actually signed copies in our Barnes & Noble.
It was like $29.
Yeah, but if you really like it.
True. All the Stars and Teeth. I'm interested in this one. It's another like pirate, princess, mermaid thing. I don't know. I kind of look at it and be like, okay, this could be like a more of a twisted version, or not really so very twisted, but maybe not as comical as Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know. I liked Daughter of the Pirate King and Daughter of the Siren Queen, so I was like, oh, pirates. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Fable by Ardenae Young. Adrien. Oh my god, how do I say her name?
Dream, maybe? I don't know.
Adrien.
Adrian?
I don't remember. I'm really bad with names right now. I'm getting a slight headache. So correct me again if I am wrong. But Fable, so I think it's like another piratey book, but everyone kept recommending this, and it's like, okay, I'll look into it. So I picked it up, and then this one has been popping up on my Kindle app for a while, and it's actually been on my list for a while, and I almost bought it on Kindle, but I decided that I would wait and hold off, and then when I saw it at Barnes & Noble, I decided to get it. But Where Dreams Descend by Janella and Angeles. Again, I have a headache. Correct me if I'm wrong, or sue me.
Please
one or
don't.
the other. But yeah, so this one kind of came off as a little bit like Night Circus-ish.
Okay.
So I'm really interested in this one. But it follows like a magic troupe or whatnot. They're all kind of running around doing performances while trying to also like compete. I don't remember. I read the synopsis, and again my headache because it just now started pounding. So yay! But yeah, so I'm really interested in this. I like the cover; it's so pretty. I think the 2nd book has already come out.
Oh,
I don't remember, but yeah, that's my book haul for my last book haul for 2020. So yeah, I feel kind of feel kind of good about it. Got some unknowns in there. Don't know how I want to take these two, but
I was trying to also get the Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn, but just like Sword of Shannara, nobody has the first book. Nobody. I'm gonna have to order it online or go through Audible for it. Because for whatever reason nobody has it. That has been something that has been suggested to me also through here, but also from multiple people as well.
Other book. So.
Okay, so that was our book haul.
Yeah. My reading goal for this year was 50. 50 books, and I have surpassed that by 15. I have officially stopped. I stopped yesterday at 65. I do have 3 other books I'm kind of reading. So I am still reading the Origin. I'm rereading the Origin series. I am still on book 1, which is The Darkest Star. Yeah. Got The Darkest Star going, but I'm kind of like at the end of the year. I got things going on right now, so I'm not going to be too heavy in reading. I finished reading, so the book that rounded out 65 was The Illuminate Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I didn't know how I was going to like it. I mean, I've read both of them individually, and I liked what they had, or liked what they offered, but together, I didn't know, and they had another book come out this year, Aurora Burning or Aurora Rising. I don't remember. I think it's one of the two. But that looked really interesting, so, I kind of need to get through the Illuminate Files. So, listen to it on Libby. Dude, it was really freaking funny. It was really good. I really liked it. I hope to be able to do a review about that at some point. Maybe if I don't do it here, check out my Instagram. And then I started the Gemina, which is the second book in the Illuminate Files. And I'm only 2% into it, so I can't really tell you anything. But yeah, so, and I'm reading, the book I'm reading is Light and Darkness? Darkness of Light. By Stacey Marie Brown. That was another one that was recommended in a lot of the groups that I'm in, and yeah, I'm gonna hold off reserves until the end, because if I critique it now, I may end up book failing it. So, but anyways.
Right, so obviously she has a lot more time reading than I do. My current book goal is going to be 25 for this next year. I might go ahead and revise it after January. We'll see. If I revise it, I'll be adding to it. If I can't get more than 3 books in January, then I'll stick with 25. I'm going to keep my reading goal at 65, even though I've met it. I'm stopping at 65 this year, but mainly because this year was a fluke. With 2 months off of work and doing nothing but reading, of course I got through. And I did a lot of heavy, long series. And some series were really, really short. So I'm going to keep it at 65, and if I surpass that, or it looks like I'm going to surpass it, then I will revise it. If not, I'll keep it there. And we'll see how that goes. Which means 65 books. I don't know, dude. I've seen people who have 150 books. I'm like, what do you do? Yeah, it's if I had the time and energy to read every single day, I'm sure I could do it.
I read every single day.
Granted, I think my biggest downfall for it would be I will run out of books that I can read quickly. Because I'll start getting into the books where I'm in the dangerous territory of possibly book failing them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our reading goal for next year, 65 and then 25.
Yep, I'm still going to be a slacker.
Well, he doesn't have as much time, and he's not allowed to listen to books while he's driving, so.
Well, I can, but I'm going to have to re-listen to them anyways.
Yeah, so. How do you think we did during our first, it's not officially a year, but damn near it.
Yeah.
Our first year.
I think we did okay. I mean, you definitely did awesome.
Thank you. Definitely was able to relive some series that I've only read once and fell in love with all over again. Rereading the Fever series was freaking awesome, especially with my best friend.
I do know we had lots of bloopers. I've considered doing a blooper reel.
Oh my god, one in particular was freaking hilarious.
Let us know if you would like me to go ahead and put out the blooper reel video. I'll take the time to go through all of our videos and cut out all of our bloopers and put it into one video.
But yeah, no. I feel like we did okay. I want to be able to grow more. So tell us what we need to read, or tell us if there's anything we need to change to do better than what we did this year. This is our first time. I am thinking about separating in my Instagram. So I do with my Instagram, I tie it, all my book stuff with my main Instagram, my one Instagram, which is all set towards my work. I'm a hairstylist, so I have a lot of pictures of my work and my life, but for work. And my name on Instagram is tied to Salon Purple. I was actually thinking about making another Instagram for just the Boeing bookshelf, so that way we can, while we do our videos at the same time, post a smaller review on Instagram. I see people doing that all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out how to get, I guess, dive deeper down into the book community of both Booktube and Instagram.
Also been, I know you've been considering doing a little book talk.
A little bit. I'm so nervous with that because you only get like a minute, and we only have a minute left. So it's really freaking sucks because this would have been like a really good year to start doing book cons.
Yes.
And like Jennifer L. Armentrout's book con is in DC.
Yes.
But it's postponed until next year.
Of course.
And I've never gone to a book con. I really want to. The one time I was supposed to, something happened with my books, and I wasn't able to go with my friend Shannon, because she's a photographer and she's friends with a lot of authors, and I'm like, oh, please introduce me. But yeah, and I ended up not being able to go with her, and I was really, really, really sad. But yeah, so like when things can start opening up and cons can happen again, we should totally try and hit up some book cons.
I know Brent Weeks had done, not quite a book con, it was more, it sort of was, but wasn't. I would have loved to have gone to, but.
Yeah, maybe even try and do some book signings as long as authors can come safely and all that stuff. I've only done one book signing.
Yes. That was fun.
That was fun. I really should have just brought my whole books for her to sign. Just keep going back in line just to be able to talk to her. That was with Rachel Vincent. But yeah, so, side note.
Brent Weeks does usually go to Emerald City Comic Con.
2 birds, 1 stone. Let's see. Is there anything else? I don't know. I want to gain more followers.
Yes, definitely.
So,
Definitely any suggestions, we're definitely open to hear some.
since we're still new to this whole Booktube thing. But yeah, so, I mean, 2020 for books was actually very busy for me, so I enjoyed living in my books.
Hopefully this next year will be busier for me. I have plenty of books to read. I actually have several books coming out this next year that I'm excited for, so.
Yeah, oh my god, in 2 weeks Rachel Vincent's new book comes out. Every Single Lie.
Cool.
And she's doing a virtual promotion for it. She's gonna do like a Zoom meeting.
Cool.
And I signed up for it and I can't wait. Oh my gosh, it's like her first book to come out in like a couple of years. So I'm super excited. This one is contemporary, so I'm a little like, aw. Because I like paranormal stuff. I don't quite enjoy contemporary all that much, but I'm really excited.
There is a book my sister was reading I think you'll enjoy. I need to get the title from her.
Okay. But yeah, other than that, I mean, Sarah J. Maas has a book coming out. Karen Marie Monning's supposed to be the 11th and final book for the Fever series. It's supposed to be. It's coming out in February, which oh my gosh, I pre-ordered it. I just cannot wait. So there's some things we're looking forward to. But yeah, no, this is fun. I definitely had fun doing this. I love talking about my books. I want to talk about my books more to everybody. So, which we still keep saying we need to do a Rachel Vincent video.
Yes,
we really freaking need to. At least for Shifters. I can do the other ones by myself because I've read the other ones by myself. But the Shifter series, I mean, just we need to do that.
We needed to go ahead and sit down and have a group discussion for the Shifter series.
Yes.
We all have some pretty strong opinions about it.
Good. They're good. Trust me, they're all good. But we all have we all have different opinions, or everyone has different opinions against mine of one particular character.
Well, there's two characters that everybody has a strong opinion about.
I don't have a strong opinion about Mark. It's all Faith. Faith's the troublemaker. Anyways, so we're rambling here.
So, if you haven't already subscribed?
Yeah. Tell your friends, please. I would like to brag about my books more.
Give us a like if you enjoyed this.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely give us suggestions on anything you think we should improve.
Books, always.
Book suggestions. We will always take book suggestions. Don't always have an easy time getting a hold of them. But we will definitely try and get a hold of any books that are suggested.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully y'all had a safe and great Christmas. Hopefully y'all have a safe and happy New Year's. And hopefully y'all all reach y'all's reading goals.
Yes. Probably our next video won't be until 2021, but we'll see you then.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next year. In just a few days. A couple days. But yeah, so thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being with us for this year. We totally appreciate it. We look to continue growing more. So this is 2020, the end of it.
Bye.
Bye.